Here's a question. Is it RIP for DIY? Steph joins us from the Interiors UK exhibition in Birmingham to find out if we're still spending money on home improvement.
Look at her.
Another
She's
bed
still there.
Morning.
Good morning to you both. Look at this. I've upgraded my bed from what I was in earlier. Look at this beauty. It's about £10,000 that it would cost you for this bed. But what you get for your money is you get this hand engravings on the wood. You can have anything on there. Maybe a Wycombe Wanderers emblem, or, you know, Middlesbrough Football Club if you're me. Or if you're Chris Hollins, you might have a picture of yourself. Anyway, this business is one of many that's exhibiting here. Over 600 firms, but it is quite a tricky sector to be in at the moment because we've seen some of the casualties over the last year, Focus DIY and also the home foam group. So it is a tricky one to be in, and it's important for the business is here to try and get as much sales as they can, as many sales. And I'm with one of the owners of one of them now, Clive Kenyon-Brown, Chief Executive of Duresta. You're an upholstery business.
That's correct.
How is business for you at the moment?
Actually, since Boxing Day, we've actually beat expectations, which is great. Our sister companies like G-Plan and Park and Knoll have exceeded and doing very well in the mid-markets. But at the luxury end, we've been working really hard to drive sales, and it's been really exciting.
When you say beat expectations, you must have had pretty low expectations to start with everything going on.
They're realistic. We're working within a marketplace which actually is extremely challenging, and we work very closely with our retailers, and they're really great, and they really supported Duresta really strongly through a very tough time.
And who are your typical customers then? Because there's a lot of people who'd say, you know, it's pretty hard times to be buying a sofa or whatever it is, and they might put that purchase off. So how do you attract them, and who's buying?
Well, we work very closely with our retailers to develop new products, to get sumptuous and luxury fabrics on our sofas. But at Duresta, I mean, the team work very hard creating handcrafted products.
They must be expensive, though.
Oh, they are expensive. I mean, Duresta is luxury, and you know what? There is still a strong luxury presence out there, at the classic end particularly. It's just a really good place to be at the moment.
Okay, well, thanks for your time this morning. Also with me, I've got David Snell, who's a man who knows everything about DIY. David, not everything. Well, I'm giving you too high a esteem, but we're seeing with a lot of people, housing market's very flat. People aren't buying, they're staying at home. Are more people just staying put and doing it up?
I think so. I think at the moment there's not a lot of decent property on the market, quite frankly. People look around who want to move or need to move, and there's nothing there. So they're thinking, well, let's do something with what we've got, or maybe let's do all the things we put off with the house we've got. That even if they built the house, myself, I bought a house 18 months ago. I'm now thinking, well, maybe I won't build another one this year. Maybe I'll put in all the things that I didn't put in before, because maybe if I'm going to be here long enough, there'll be a payback.
What are the most popular things that people are doing then with their homes if they are staying put?
It depends. With people who are in older homes, the main thing on the Daily Telegraph, most of the letters I get are people who want to make their homes either greener or bring down their energy costs, and that's what they're thinking about. And the other large chunk of letters that I get are people who've done that and maybe done it wrong, because some of the things you can do to make homes more green, if you like, can actually be injurious to older homes.
Yes, because that's the danger, isn't it? That you think, right, I'll save the money, I'll have a go at it myself, and then you can end up ruining your own house.
You really can. And in fact, some of the products, unfortunately, as well, can be injurious to a house. But yes, the worst thing you can do to any house, new or old, is bodge up the DIY. If you can't do it absolutely perfectly, get in a man who can, quite frankly.
So a man or a woman who can.
Or a woman who
yes,
can.
Very good. Well, thanks for your time this morning, David. Now, we'll be here throughout this morning having a look at all the different exhibitions. 600 firms there are here who are exhibiting, so they think they can sell, and I'll be finding out how and why.
All right, Steph. Thanks very much.
Living
dangerously, I'll say. All right, see you later.
Chris, but you are a couple of hundred miles away, so.